My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to the Darkest Raptopia Estate the Second here in the Darkest Dungeon. Alright, so I've had a look at the different parties that I could possibly be running and the different missions I could possibly run to. We've got this over here in the Weald, Kill the Brigand 8-pounder. It does have deeds and crests as a reward. It's got the Ethereal Crucifix, which I think is going to be real damn cool in the final missions. But I definitely want to start going back to the courtyard as soon as possible. So I'm thinking if I want to go to the courtyard as soon as possible, maybe I want to prioritize this mission over here. That is Kill the Swine King, because the reward from this is the Dazzling Mirror. Plus 5 speed versus Bloodsuckers with 2 S's, typo. And plus 30% stun skill chance versus Bloodsuckers. Think of how amazing that would be on, say, a relatively slow man-at-arms. It's plus 30%, so it's already better than the stun skill trinkets that he's holding, except that, obviously, his man-at-arm rampart shield, which is already 40%. So that's plus 70% on top of his base, which is 130, bringing him up to 200% chance, plus 5 speed as well, so he will definitely act before that which he wishes to stun. That seems pretty fucking ridiculous to me. I like all of these options in the trinkets that you get for very specifically teching against what you will be expecting, because it brings an extra level of forethought that you can bring to your whole metagame. For example, I'm not going for the Ethereal Crucifix, despite the fact that I want it, because I'm not going to be facing Eldritch until after I face the Bloodsuckers with 2 S's. So for Killing the Swine King, I've had a look at my party, and I've thought, wait a second, okay, so this is a veteran mission, I'm gonna need to take some veterans. Fitzhugh doesn't have a ridiculous amount of stress on him, thank you. Watyo already does an incredible amount of damage using her crits. Ah, shit. Fuck. Bad. Not good. Okay, I just made a horrible mistake. I'm gonna get 6 resolve experience from Killing the Swine King here. I have to not take Watyo. Otherwise, she'll level up and I won't be able to take her back to the Baron. Dang it! Shit! Who's my backliner then? Shit, fuck! Alright, well, if I don't have a backliner, do I have a third liner? Weald Scrounger. Sorry, now this is gonna have to happen on the fly. I was planning for all of this to be settled already. I'm kind of stretching at having Fitzhugh as the second liner, but even then, he's fine at it. Dang it! I don't have a reliably damage-dealing backliner. I mean, like, Brakra, but he too will level out of the area where I actually want him to be if I do take him. I can take you as a second liner, and then I could move you back, in which case you would just be Sacrificial Stab, Demon's Pull, and Word Reconstruction. I'd have to take Hands of the Abyss off you. That does not appeal to me, because then I don't have a stunner in my party. What if it was more like this? Bear with me for a moment. You've Photomania Balanced is actually a really good combo on you. What about you, Bjorn? Okay, it's definitely Photomania Balanced on Mevril here. We could do this, right? So then after Uri, who is a Warren's Tactician, so he's got plus 15% damage in this area, as well as plus 15 from the Sun Ring, plus 15 from the Berserk Charm. Finale should be mostly one-shotting things. Then this will move Mevril to the front, she can Yorp, and then Renyushadi and Fitzhugh will be the third liner. That's the only thing that I'm a little dubious about here. If Fitzhugh's the third liner, why am I taking Fitzhugh? I'm not. If Fitzhugh's the third liner, I'm not taking Fitzhugh. So if I'm not taking Fitzhugh, I guess I'm taking Mortel. She's a Warren's Phobe is a problem, but I will be able to pick up extra stress reduction across the party just because I have Uri. And Uri is ridiculously good at dealing with stress. I feel like this might be my best option. She's also robust, which is really, really handy to have when you're taking people in the Warrens. Alright, I guess we're taking Mortel. Okay, this makes a lot more sense now. Okay, we managed to find the party that works here. Alright, what's I do need to take your trinkets off, though. Oh, God damn it. Fine. Everyone, just lose your trinkets. I hate the difficulty of sorting those out sometimes. So here's another problem. Uri is going to lose all of his dodge as soon as he goes to the back line, so I don't really want to take away 10% of his HP, but 10% is actually really low. I thought it was 20%. I'm thinking of a different trinket, aren't I? I also need you to act faster, so I will put the Berserk Charm on you. The fact that he has lower 5 accuracy doesn't really matter too much, considering Finale has 155 motherfucking accuracy. But then on top of that, he's also fated, so if he misses, he rolls again, and then he'd have to miss twice to actually miss. I do want you to be acting faster, so another Berserk Charm would not go far astray. Stun Amulet almost certainly pairs. I also kind of want you going faster. Yikes. You'll mostly be going faster than the targets that you'll be hitting. So I think I can get away with just giving you the Flagellant Hood. I kind of want to give you the Fortifying Garlic as well, so that nothing can dot you. What I actually had in my previous build was I'd given the Martyr's Seal to Renyushari, specifically for the plus 15% max HP, as well as the fact that the reason I'm taking Renyushari out on this mission is because he can remove the mark from someone and put a mark on himself using Suffer. It clears a marked target on a friendly, and then he marks himself, plus giving himself plus 34% protection. If he just does that a bunch of rounds in a row, Wilbur won't be able to force the Swine King to hit anyone except Renyushari, and Renyushari will be holding like 80% protection. And, worst case to worst, he just fucking exsanguinates. It seems really powerful to me from the outside. Martel, you definitely take Ancestor's Scroll over Junior's head. 5% to healing skills changed versus 10% stress. I think that's a pretty clear option. And then you'll take the Ancestor's map as well. So we've got damage initial, then stress release. Then we've got stun, then damage. We've got DOT damage plus subversion of the boss mechanic. And then we've got overall healing. Good, good, good. I feel a lot better about this. My apologies again for taking 7 minutes 30 at the start of the episode trying to figure this out. But it did take me that time to figure out that what I actually originally had planned was ridiculously dumb. That's 95% of things I planned, though. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Am I gonna get time to ever Adrenaline Rush? No, not in this mission. Okay, we're actually moving. Oh no, we're already on 5 points per round. Oh, well, whatever. Okay, Martel. Why have I not leveled up your heals? That's fucking stupid. None of these people are gonna level up to level 5. They'll only level up to level 4 on both Martel and Uri. I know I haven't named anyone in quite a while as well, so let's name Uri just before we go out on the mission, because he's always been my finale bitch. So I'm gonna give him that as a name. FB. So I got Fitz and Bleed. Fitzblood. Fitzblood. Fitzblood? No. No, thank you. Fitzblood. Fizz. I'm gonna make it a soft T, so it's Fizzblood. Beautiful. Nice kind of name, fits in with the rest of them. That looks like my party. Let's go out. Being able to hit those slice-offs. So one thing that I am going to have to contend with is I'm going to need a lot of medicinal herbs on this. Because especially in the boss fight, after I use my finale, I'm going to want to remove the debuffs from myself. I'm also going to want to carry a lot of food at a lot of times. We're going to have to sell some more trinkets. I'm never going to be using that. I think that's all I have to sell right now. Also very unlikely to use the critical die, but I'm more unlikely to use the Book of Relaxation. Is that true? Not strictly. Alright. I kind of like taking a lot of torches down here as well, just because of the possibility of finding the ability to burn off perks, the pile of scrolls. I say perks, I mean negative quirks, of course. I kind of want to take some bandages and some anti-venom to deal with my own illnesses, but I do have a Vestal. Holy water in this area is useful, like, just for Eldritch Altars, I believe. So I'll hold off on that. Beautiful. I could take some laudanum, but since I have a dedicated stress healer, I think I'll be fine. Tiger's Eye, not super necessary. I kind of want to give you Sharpened Spear and Battle Trance, though. I also don't have any way to prevent nighttime ambush, so I want Sanctuary. God damn it. This is the first time, I think, that we've actually visited this, but let's go over here. You need... Can I upgrade? No. This is going to be so fucking expensive. You need Sharpened Spear and Battle Trance. You'll drop Revel to pick that up. And then Martel, you... Is there anyone else that has a prevention of nighttime ambush, though? I might actually need Lash's Cure. Alright, there's Sanctuary. Great, now I need to sell more fucking trinkets. God damn it. This is difficult, because a lot of these are ones that I didn't want to sell. I think I have enough things better than Trujin's Charm at this point that I'll never be using it. Solar Crown I want to keep, at least until I get some Books of Sanity in the Aria defense. See, the Lucky Die never go with my Jester. Alright. Think we're now done. Provision. Try and do it the same as I did before. Nope, not 4. Up to 6, and then I took 3 of these. Right. Seems good to me. Let's go. That's just a quick triple check to make sure that I was fine.
My first attempts at summoning were crude, and the results disappointing. I soon found, however, that the type and condition of the host's meat was a critical factor. The best results came from pigs, whose flesh is most like that of man.
Why not just use a man, you dummy?
A nameless abomination. A testament to my failures. It must be destroyed.
Whew. Alright. Stashed heirlooms. If I can take home a stack of crests and a stack of deeds, I'll be pretty happy about it, to be honest. Do any of you have Dark Temptation? No. Good. I do want to go to a room battle with treasure. Slavering Ghoul, large corpse eater. Alright. Unfortunately, it's very unlikely I end up hitting this backline stun, which means that I'm almost certainly going to be taking a lot of stress on my party, but I definitely don't want the damage that could come out of the large corpse eater. 23 on the initial hit, it's pretty spectacular. Like, I can Yorp at it, but I can also just try and kill it this round, which is like the world's best Yorp. Yeah, it's dead. And it doesn't leave a corpse as well. Beautiful. Skull Toss, please don't stun. He resisted the stun. Well done.
Size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Okay, let's reduce your stress a little.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
It's quite likely that the Hellion Axe ahead of you. My stun is only 60% chance to stun you, and I definitely need to heal him. Alright. I've decided. Good bleed. Yorp at him. Good Yorp. Gonna have to keep that stress low because If I let it build up just a little across the party, it'll immediately start getting back to me in a horrible way. Nice crit.
Blow.
Yorp on him. And now it's only 11 damage that has to be dealt to you next round. 3 to 7 rolls the 3, of course you do. Alright, take yourself down to 0. Is that enough? Yeah, that's enough. Beautiful. Guess I'll just roll my thing with the highest crit mod. Just to see if I got a crit.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
It's funny, it's a trinket I'm actually currently using. I'm actually currently using that trinket because there are front row stuns that could affect me. Specifically in this area. Hulking Swinosaur could do it as well. Yikes. This bad boy at the back I'm not a huge fan of. Let's see if I can get the one shot here. Nice.
Decimated.
Didn't crit as well, which is actually really helpful right now. I'd have to crit on this hit to actually prevent you moving. That's good. Okay, as long as I hit here, 74, so 26% chance that I hate my life. What are you talking about, Rhapsody? It's a 100% chance you hate your life.
For the slightest lapse in concentration.
Crunch him. Those numbers. Alright, not really much I can do other than stress reduction right now. That's unfortunate. Especially on a character that has no dodge right now. Yikes. I really want to Yorp on him. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, actually. The backline is gonna have to be dealt with via our Vestal. Because if we let this guy get a bunch of actions, he's gonna do some real abhorrent Stop it! 26 into a 26? What chance is that? That's like 4% chance for that to have occurred. Fuck you.
The onslaught. Destroy them all.
Jeez. Knock him. There's a lot of people in this area that do have... I guess I'll actually... No. I'll go across the party. There's a lot of people in this area that do have a relatively high protection stats, so taking someone that has a bleed, especially a bleed that's really fucking effective in this area because they have low bleed resist typically, is just muy bueno. Unfortunately, since he's in the back line, I'm not going to be able to actually hit him. With the Yorp, that is. I think I actually just target one of these corpses so that my Yorp will hit him. I'm like 100% sure that was the correct play there. Allows me to get a hell of a lot more damage out with these dots. Are you still 15 on the next round? No, you're 10. Okay. 5 damage dealt to him is going to be enough. Beautiful. Now everything else is just going to be about stress reduction. 2, 13, 18, 7. We've especially got to manage her stress because her stress is going to be increased by 20% across the entire dungeon. We do the party heal here, not because anyone needs health, but because it's 4 different chances to crit.
Gently. This is how a life is taken.
Oh. That's some portraits right there. Nice dodge. Pack contains loot.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
Just immediately throw that journal page away just in case I accidentally look over it when I'm trying to find inventory spaces I can clear. Okay, well that's got to be the boss then, so I'm actually going to go straight down and then all the way back up. I'm here as well for loot. Like, I do need fucking money right now. I could clean either a Blutomania or a Warren's Phobe, but bloodthirsty and clumsy as well. Alright, you'll clear. Lost a Blutomania, which would have cost me more to remove, but it's also less important to remove. It's really unfortunate that you went early here. I don't know if these respect marks at all, but I'm going to mark myself. Yeah, you need to go down first. Despite having higher protection, I will kind of waste, I guess, that damage on you. God damn. That's unfortunate. We missed that.
Like gains purchase. Spirits are lifted. And
You're gonna be stunned as well. Yeah. That's rough. Like, this is a really good Yorp, but it's also really, really lame that the Jester acted so late in the queue. Why were you acting so fast? You were 12. Oh, right, because you're on guard. So you're actually a 12 versus 13. Yikes. That'll happen really often. Whew. That's not good. That's the opposite of good. It's the opposite of good again? This guy's got a ridiculous stun resist, so I actually need to start rolling some damage against him. 9. Okay, you are, yes, dead after this action. So you get one final action. Thankfully, it's a rend. It did crit, and it did bleed, both of which are unfortunate. And that bleed is going to be sticking around, doing 15 damage on top of the 17 initial. Yikes. What are you? Yeah, I can Yorp that. 85, that's totally Yorpable. Very nice. We're gonna be stalling out for a little, trying to overall kill this person using bleeds.
Has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
I was very tempted to try and take the stress. Take the bleed. Using Suffer for the transfer. But I do need to start stacking dots on this guy, otherwise things are going to be bad. Which is cut. If that bleeds you as well, then yeah, I'll just do it. Okay, never mind, it didn't. Yup on him. Okay, 10, and then I think it's 10 the round after as well, so we're done with dealing damage to you. That's actually going to be really handy if it is 10 the round after. I'm pretty certain it is, but I'm not 100% certain, unfortunately. Because that'll allow us to stall for a round that we wouldn't have expected to be able to stall for. Yeah, it is still 10. Beautiful. So now this isn't considered stalling because he has a lethal DOT on him.
Weakened.
Yeah, feel free to bleed, bud. In fact, bleed some more. 17, start releasing that stress. I wanted to say reducing, but I already tripped into saying releasing.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle. This expedition at least promises success.
Okay. I kind of want to peek out and see what that curio is, but that's going to be a lot of incurred stress just to see a possible, crate that I don't even want to go to. Stashed heirlooms. Deeds. Deeds, though. That's... Oh, stun amulet's like 1.5k, though. But I do need the deeds. Like, deeds are essential for me right now. I don't need portraits right now, but they're rare, so any opportunity I get to get them, I kind of want to get them. I think it's the stun amulet right now. I don't feel great about it, but I think that is the choice. The correct choice to have made. Yeah, well. No one here has good disarm chance. If I had space in my inventory, I could swap the Ancestors map over to the Jester to increase him to 100% chance, but I don't. Interesting. That's a plus 30% damage buff. That's fucking significant. But a lot of my damage against the boss is going to be dealt with DOTs, and I'm only going to rest directly before the boss. So right now, this is just a buff for my finale. That's all it is. And that's all I should take it as. Alright, this is going to be a very dead Outlaw Cutthroat. Never mind. Woo! Nice protection, bud. I'm actually really happy to have low-rolled that, because now it means that he won't be leaving a corpse. Gonna have to roll the damage against the backline. I'm actually considering now whether or not I Yorp or go for the Iron Swan to try and finish off the backline. It's really likely to finish him. Beautiful.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Ah, it's an unfortunate crit for us. Her not being in position 1 isn't super impactful right now, but it's a little unfortunate. Play that funky music, Jester boy. Yugi boy. You can't beat the power of my Toon World. The impression gets gradually worse as it goes on, I'm well aware. Nice! You crit me, I crit me, we all crit me, ice cream. That's how that goes, right? As soon as we're on 0-0 for stress, I'm just going to start Dirk stabbing, I guess. That's another Yorp, actually. Very likely to be successful, and it was. Go across the party, because the front two both need healing. Yeah, exactly, that got you back to full. I'm actually slightly tempted to have the Vestal move back. Manually. 15's fucking good. The Dirk stab actually... Woo!
Executed.
That was dirty as hell. The Dirk stab actually does a ridiculous amount of damage now that it's not losing damage for existing. Hang on, I gotta think for a second. You can understand it's gonna take me a while. I'm gonna need probably all of those torches, actually. I really do want to start a stack of Onyx here, but I'm not so certain I can. Alright, let's stack up the things that I desperately need, then the things that I want. Okay. It's gonna make things look a lot more neat in my inventory, and I desperately need this as well. I'm gonna need at least one medicinal herbs in the final battle anyhow. Yeah, I guess I just can't take any of those then. That's unfortunate. Resort our party order. No fights all the way up until here. Yeah, not worth turning the light out. I mean, it probably is worth turning the light out, but I'm not going to.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
That's harsh. I do need the stacks of... I think I actually, like, straight up leave all of the fucking portraits. I feel real bad about it. But the thing that I need next is not my level 5 skills, because I'm not running level 5 dungeons yet. And, in fact, I'm very specifically holding off from having level 5s yet. So I think what I need right now is crests and deeds so that I can get the armor level 4. And especially lower the costs of picking up armor. That's a tragedy, though. Tragedy. One of these days, I'm just gonna do a fucking karaoke episode. I've been thinking about this for a while. I don't know what series I would do it in, but I just want to do a karaoke episode where literally the entire thing is just like playing the game in the background and just singing some of my favorite songs. It would have to be clearly labeled because I understand there are going to be people who 100% aren't here for that shit. And don't worry, I feel you. But also, I kind of want to do it still.
The light, the promise of safety.
Usually when I sing, there's like two specific responses. There's number 1, you should sing more, and number 2, stop singing. So there's very little like, oh, that was okay. Like there's very little center line through line, rather. It's very polarizing. Fuck! Stop dodging me! That sucks. Now I have to Yorp, and I have to let you have probably 2 rounds of actions, because... Okay. I'm amazed that I haven't picked up a disease yet. Have to Yorp. This guy can do too much. Oh, wow. Okay, never mind. Yorp didn't work. That's got to be like a 10% chance. Oh, cool. You actually move forward. That's really handy. I think I try and roll for the damage here. I think I actually just need to try and desperately prevent you from having a turn. Kind of like that, and it worked out.
Broken. Maintain the offensive.
Alright, we'll just be stacking those bleeds. Still possible to stun here. Didn't. This is unfortunate. This is the worst thing that can happen to us. Okay, was that not? Oh, never mind. You're at the back of the party and stunned. Good thing you're not a leper. Otherwise, you're locked out of the battle for like 10 turns. Okay, you gotta unstun, move forward, then you can attack. Okay, 3 turns. This is a 3-turn stun right there. Get him! Nice stun. Okay. 6 damage needs to be inflicted. He's not fast enough. Oh, but the thing is, everyone else... Alright, whatever. There's our 6 damage. I really wish that Martel had gone beforehand so I could just move Martel forward. Because I would want to get a stress relief off in that turn. Everyone's just rolling for a chance for a crit right now. This would be a great position for you to use your adrenaline rush, actually. Unfortunately, you can't, so I'll just start to rectify my party positioning.
The cursed champion falls.
I think I'm running so low on crests that I actually have to do that. It's fucking tragedy. I told you. Alright. Infuses the hero with great power. Now I have plus fucking 45% damage until camp. Since he's only really buffed for the fact of using Finale, it's probably not worth my time. God damn it. That moves you back, though, so this one's now vulnerable. Ugh. Really hoping for more damage there. Okay, beautiful. We killed that one before it acted. If I can now get a stun, or... Ooh. Okay, this is going to be plus 25% damage on you. That could be... Yeah, we could zag on him. Do it. Nice. Exact damage as well. Yeah, dude, gather my blood. See if I give a fuck. Houston? We got a call in? Not a single fuck given, apparently, actually. It turns out he's completely fine with it. The flagellant is okay with bleeding. I don't know what's going on here. The Hellion is not. Please don't do that to the Hellion. The Hellion is actually very, very concerned about loss of blood here. That's unfortunate, because now you still get one more action. Not really a problem.
The will to fight falters.
These people have basically no actual stress on them. God damn it. 10 to 14 rolls. Oh, yeah, sure. That's fine. I mean, it's stress that I don't want, but it's fine.
Press this advantage.
Press this advantage. Slap you. See? Cures the stress from everyone. I would have had a stack for each of those.
Mount, so too will resistance.
Alrighty then. Crate is empty. Fair enough. Pump the torch before we get into the room to give us the maximum bonus for the scouting chance. I feel faint.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Well, we did surprise them. And they have really low stun resist. And when I say low stun resist, I mean low stun resist is not okay. This one is going to be finale'd. In fact, it doesn't matter which I finale because they don't leave a corpse, so they're all going to move forward. The thing is, I want the front two to be unstunned. I guess I actually just use Judgment so that I can self-heal here. Never mind. I want the front two to be unstunned, untouched, undealt with. Because they're going to be both barbarically yorped here. Hell, I can probably yorp both of them again. Good. Thank you. I wanted her to do that for the stress heal. Sorry, for the self-heal. Stress heal works as well, though. 15. Yikes. First on our front target. Sure. I could actually stall for a turn here by yorping them again. And I'm almost certain to do it. I am a god! Denies the stress heal. Ridiculous. That actually was ridiculous. Okay, that's not good. Oh, we got trouble. We got trouble right here in Warren City. It starts with W, which is difficult to rhyme. Alright. I should have had her move herself back, actually, because this guy's not going to have an action now. Yikes. Well, if he's not going to have an action, let's just not have him ever have an action. Yeah, go for it. Good lord, stop stressing out our friends. Good hit. Sure, party heal across. Crit on the only person who didn't really need it. Thanks. Stab him.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
I have to admit, I am incredibly tempted to not take the camping bonus here, but I definitely have to. So what am I going to be camping? It's got to be Sharpened Spear plus Battle Trance, which is 6. And then I definitely have to take Sanctuary. So we're up to a total of 6, 4, 10. So I have 2 left over. I don't want to use Mockery. I guess I could, like, Pep Talk or Encourage someone who needs it. Lash's Kiss is actually probably really good for increasing your speed, especially. That's almost certainly what we're going to go for. And it'll heal you. Good. Good, good.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
No, okay, Bless wasn't... I didn't have enough of Bless. Beautiful.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Okay. Just in case somehow our positioning changes, I'm going to debuff the lower damage and lower accuracy that she has if she's not in rank 1. I think we're so well prepared to do this. I just have to double check all of my skills. I'm never going to use Iron Swan in this fight, so I'm actually just going to equip Adrenaline Rush just in case. Okay. I think we're good. Here we go.
Is a travesty.
A bit o' squeal. Oh, is that a... Wow, rude as shit. No one's marked, though. I don't want to mark myself if no one's marked. I guess I'm actually just going to have you pass your turn. Holy shit. Fuck you for doing it in that order. That's so lame. Alright, I've just got to desperately try and stun you.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow.
Yup on him. Ah, never mind. Resisted. Obliterate masses. Ridiculous amount of damage. Double fucking crit. Death's Door already. Don't mind if I do. What the fuck was that? Are you gonna stun my healer? You enormous piece of shit. I now have to waste your turn as well. You gargantuan fucknut. Yeah, this sucks. How did this become the world's worst thing of all time? You, go to the back. Let's sort this shit out. She's still marked. I'm going to unmark. I can't unmark her because she doesn't... Can we not do it like this?
Impressive.
Thankfully, she's removed her now only mark. Yeah, we act too quickly to remove someone else's mark. You're about to lose a lot of your health, and I forgot to lower your dodge. Increase your dodge by removing the debuff. So, I'm bad. 155, 175, 15% chance for a stun. Not good enough. Medicinal herbs here and start stacking on some more bleed. Obliterate that body. Got any health left? Nope. That's a death door.
Test. Hold fast or expire.
Stop stunning my healer. Thank you for not stunning my healer. Yeah, Rhapsody, the flatulent is not, turns out, just a little bit not good at all. I also need more stun trinkets if I'm actually going to be stunning here reliably. Please stun. Thank you. Now let's remove your debuff and start the bleed train. Aboard the bleed train, the bleed train. Bit of squeal, sure. She's stunned. It's not like I need her to deal my damage, that's okay. And these two, sure. That's unfortunate, but I guess I Dirk Stab now with you. Sure. Not particularly enthused about it. Alright, well, here's the Obliterate Masses and crits. No. No crits. Aren't I surprised? Was wondering if we were about to get a death blow attempt. Keep that bleed up. And this one. Yeah, well, guess we're just hoping to dodge that. Stop critting the only person with full fucking health! You boring piece of shit! Oh. Alright. We can hit this stun. We're pretty much... Never mind. Good dodge.
Perched at the very precipice of
Yeah, we're very likely to lose someone in this battle. Almost entirely. Because Ranyu fucking Shoddy goes just a little too quick. God, that sucks. Alright. Look, you never get an action after this one. The problem is... Fuck off! The problem is... Cool. Dodged. Nice. Just don't fucking target this one. Whatever, I'm gonna hit you. That was wrong! That was wrong! Mevrel's dead. Nope. And the healer didn't die! Yes! The healer didn't get stunned. Okay. Just heal him up. We can deal with this. Yorp on him. Alright, now we're stunting on this fool. I like it. He's got 2 turns. I don't like that at all. I would like to move forward. Wait, you don't even get an action this turn. Sure, I guess I'll move forward, because this guy's not going to be around for a long time. Stop stunning him. He's very stunned already. I guarantee you that. Okay, through all of that, despite the fact that we had people hit death's door multiple times, we only actually had 1 death's door check. So, on the balance of probability, we were going to succeed said death's door check. So I don't feel too bad about the fact that we're okay here. Like, I don't feel like it was so unlikely as to be lucky.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
Stop clarifying mortality, I'm aware. Whatever, just go back line. Kill him. Kill him! What did I just kill them? I couldn't have been clearer. Now we're just incurring a lot of stress on our party that we don't need. If you fucking stun my whole party... Okay, cool. I was just like... Yeah, nice dodge. Dodge this. Oh, damn!
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Yeah, I think that's the stack I go with. Alright. We'll resort. We're gonna go check this curio. Turn the light out before we loot it.
Pharaohs may indeed
Cool, we're done.
stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
That was a lot of stress incurred by the end. But I did learn something. Specifically, if you are going to do that strat, you need a slower flagellant. My flagellant does have quick reflexes locked in. Nothing else, I think, is speeding him up, but he does have quick reflexes locked in. Stress Faster unfortunately replaced Irrepressible. Eldritch Hater will be locked in. Bulimic is not significant enough to worry about, especially since he can remove his own diseases while camping. Plus 20% stress versus Unholy, also not worth worrying about because Renyu Shadi is not going to the ruins often. Automatanophobia on Fizzblid is almost certainly something that I want to remove.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Unfortunate that we had so many people get so low there. But you know what is fortunate? We got a fucking blueprint, y'all. I want Bank, Cartographer Camp. I think that's full stop. Like, those are the only 2 that I look at and immediately go, yes, yes, give. Let me get all my grubby little hands over them. I want the Bank, because that, to me, is gonna be that. It seems like that will break the game because compound interest is ridiculous. It's stupid. It's not okay that compound interest exists. Basically, all those kind of suck. On guard, you do want her to act faster so she can save other people from death door blows, but on guard, it really doesn't matter on the first round. And Curious is pretty bad. Alright. I'm afraid that a lot of them, I really don't care to lock things in or out. Like, I don't want to lock you away to lock out Satanophobia right now because I don't want to lock anything else on you, rather. I would lock in Eldritch Hater for Warren's Phobe, but that's going to be expensive. Fresh air in the tunnels. Anything else? All Saints Day? Oh, right. You're going to... Stress recovery in the Abbey is going to be free. I'd have to guess. None of these are incredible. I definitely want to go back into here, but I'm not certain what party I'd be running right now. Because I didn't have Watio stress recover because I'm a fucking moron. The whole point of taking that week off was so that these people could stress recover from the horrendous shit that occurred to them. Yep. Grade A, idiot. I don't know if I want Fitzhugh as well. I found that Fitzhugh was a little bit of a problem. If I were to map out, again, a self-sustaining party to go to the Barrens, who would it be? I think Brakra has to be there because that's our stress relief. I want to take Fitzhugh, but the thinking man's play might be to take Montel instead. But then where do you fit Watio? Because Watio is not a second liner. I have her throwing daggers for a reason. She's fucking ridiculously good at it. So what, do I make Brakra the second liner? But if I make Brakra the second liner, he can't access his Cry Havoc, which is the whole fucking point of having him. So who becomes my second liner? I think that's the reason that I have to take Fitzhugh. And then the front liner becomes... what? It was Freybute last time, right? He's curious, which is unfortunate. Do want to lock that out. I guess if I am taking a week... I'm going to lose so much money doing this, though. Because it would cost Fated and Curious, right? 8.1k. That's half of my money. And then there was another one that I wanted to do that with as well. And then I have to reduce the stress on everyone also. Yikes. Okay, if you're enjoying the stress activity there, I guess I'll make this... Are you a bad gambler or anything? No. Guess I'll make this my stress recovery factory. Yeah, well, I can't bulk decrease the cost of these, so I guess I'm just going to have to do that. I guess this means that I'm going to have to run a couple low-level missions just trying to get money right now. I don't want Legendary Bracer. I guess I could just go to the Cove, pick up the Blighting Satchel. I don't really use the Grave Robber as a Blighting class, but sometimes in some builds it turns out to be okay. He said, voice ascending to the sky. There was a trinket I wanted to take and sell, was there not? Yes. Debuff Charm. Unequipped Sword, obviously. Something I always need to do after the Unequipped Sword is, Brakra, you need to hold something I don't care about particularly. So I'm going to have you hold that. Just because if he gambles and loses a trinket, I want him to lose the trinket he's holding. And that's how that does work. We really can't spend any more money outside. So instead, at the start of the next episode, I will come back with a party drafted to go to the Cove. It's a medium dungeon as well, so I'm very likely to be able to fill my boots entirely with that sweet, sweet gold, y'all. And of course, every portrait that I can get, so that I can get that goddamn bank, Macon Bank. What up? My name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Darkest Dungeon. Hopefully you have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.